Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership. 3 string cigar box guitar. Yeah, I got a capo on there just for something I might want to do. So, this is Gentle on My Mind. This is a fabulous John Hartford song. John Hartford wrote this song in 1967 in the key of D, and that's how I'm going to teach this song in D. If you want to do the Glen Campbell version, that's in F. And if you want to do the John R. Cash version, it's in A. And we'll go over that, but let me go over what we're doing first, a few things. One, I'm going to use a picking pattern. And I have a video of how I do that picking pattern where I pull, and that's how I do it real slow. And I hit the unison, the octave, when I do this. So I have a video for that. So if you want to look at that first and kind of work on that pattern, otherwise you can just strum it. And strumming it is just fine. This song works with strumming. This song works with picking. Whatever you would like to do. I'm going to pick it out because that's the way I performed it just recently. Songs in D, and I'm going to go through a little bit of this and then we'll break it all down. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing that I've forgotten rings and bonds and ink stains that are dried upon some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and always gentle on my mind. And it just keeps going, just like so. So it's 4 lyrics of that. So the song has a great little vibe to it, and what I want you to know is I'm going to be picking it out in this lesson, but you can... And that's how I used to play it on my 6th string. Okay? So, here are the chord shapes. But what do we got going on here? 3 string, cigar box guitar, G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. Those are the gauges. They're electric and they're wound. I am playing through a mini cube, and I'll show you those settings. I have a little bit of chorus on this time to give it a little bit of a chime. That's what I'm kind of looking for. And I do have a capo up here, and I may put that on and show you different ways of playing this tune. So, G, open. 1st fret, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp and E. D, E, and A are your friends in this song. So those are the shapes. And you could literally play this by going, it's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. You're going to go to A. It makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. Okay? You can play this song in 3 chords and don't worry about anything else and don't worry about anybody else. So you can rock on this, jam on it, do whatever you'd like in 3 chord shapes. D, E, and A. And as you improve with your song skills, you can start doing things like D, D, M, A, J. Okay? So that's how the song works, is a D, D, M, A, J, D, D, M, A, J. So it's a da, 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 da. See, I'm strumming with my thumb, or so D, D, M, A, J. Then it goes E. And that is the 9th fret. E, M, A, J, E7, E with a C sharp. I'm not going to say it's an E6 because I'm not quite sure, but it's an E shape, so it's got E and B and a C sharp. So E, E, M, A, J, E7, E with a C sharp, and then it goes to A. And I like adding this B to that. And back to D. D, M, A, J. D, D, M, A, J. E, da, E, M, A, J, E7, E with a C sharp, A. That's the entire song. Things you can do with this. So I'm going to put my capo here and turn this to A. So if you need a capo lesson, I have one of those. So G, G sharp, A. So now I'm in open A. That does not affect these chords at all. D. And E, E, M, A, J, E7, E with a C sharp, and then open. And then I can go here to the B, and then I can go to the C sharp. So D, D, M, A, J, D, D, M, A, J, E, E, M, A, J, E7, E with a C sharp, open, B, C sharp, B, D. That's how I do this. And that is the whole song. So what I want you to do, I'm going to put this capo back on, so yeah, park that right there. So what I want you to do now is to see how Glen Campbell does it. So remember, you're here, or here, D, on this 7th fret, right? And you come down to that D, M, A, J. You go E, E, M, A, J, E7, E with a C sharp, and A. All you're going to do is move that up to F. So D goes 1, 2, 3, fret more, F. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path. You're going to go to G, free to walk, G, M, A, J, G7, G with an E. Okay? And you're going to go to C. Makes me leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. F. All those shapes move up. Okay? All you have to do, if you want to play this song in D sharp, you just move it to here. It would be D sharp, F, and B flat. If you want to move it to F, like Glen Campbell, it's F, it's G, okay, and C. John Hartford plays this in A. So it's pretty easy. You're on A, M, A, J. B, B, M, A, J, B7, B with a G sharp. Okay, and now where do you go? Because there's no bar shape that works. You go to E. So, 4, 2, 4. Like Cash, you can do it. It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. That tends to make me leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. So it's pretty easy to figure out in that respect. But we've got a bunch of songs that we've done. We've done Dust in the Wind, where it does that. We've done Landslide that does that. This major to M-A-J. And so you know, start getting used to this, being able to go to these MAJs and working that way. And if you notice, I do a lot of finger replacement. So I'll be here, and then I'll go to here. So I've replaced my whole finger going across, that finger there, change. Okay, then I just move over one, so I go from here to there. And then I replace those fingers with these to get that shape. So it's a replacement, and I want you to start on your third finger because it's easy to replace. See how this E, watch, I move my finger right here. Then I move that finger there, finger down. Okay, then I move this finger over to catch that seventh. Then I move this finger up, pinky underneath, and I've got the reach that I need to get to that C sharp. So watch this again. Okay, finger up, coming. There we go. Then the finger comes up, pinky goes down. You can do it that way. You can go here, 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 here. But look at those moves. Those are the moves you need to make without thinking about it to be able to play a complex song like this, because let's face it, folks, the lyrics are what's hard with this song, not the shapes. Getting these 4 sets of lyrics down, for me, is very hard, and I'm really good with lyrics because they just keep rolling and there's just more and more of them, and the Glen Campbell version doesn't even have the 4th lyric. So, you know, it's a song you should listen to. In D, you can play along with the 1967 version of John Hartford. In F, you can play along with the Glen Campbell version. And in A, you can play along with the John R. Cash version. This is Uncle Mark in the mothership. And I told you I would show you the effects I'm using on my little mini cube. And if you notice, I'm on that Brit combo, and that Brit combo is more a voxy type of thing. You can see where my gain is. You can also see that I have a tiny, tiny bit of chorus. So look at that. I use a tiny, tiny bit of chorus, and it kind of gives it a chimey sound. And I could certainly turn that up and give it more a 6-string sound, but I think I'm of the opinion less effects are better. That's just me, and I am someone that loves effects. So this is Uncle Mark in the mothership. I do have a PayPal link down below. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. I thank you so much for all your donations and everything that helps keep the light on, keep the heat on. It's fantastic, and I really, really thank you. $1 a show is all we ask. I do have a companion video for this, so please look at that. I've played it live before, actually quite a bit. I love playing this song live. It goes over extremely well. Even if you have your iPad in front of you to remember the lyrics, this song just goes over extremely well. And in my group, Uncle Mark and Friends, we're going to be playing this in a wonky different way. So just letting you know that's going to happen. I do have a Facebook page. It's Cigar BX Blue, and I put a lot of stuff out that you will not get on YouTube on that page. So please look at that. Facebook.com/Cigar BX Blue. Look down there. $1 a show is all we ask. Thank you so much for everything. We'll see you next time.